Okay, welcome everyone to our summer series of Premier League, our first round edition. We don't have a draw yet for everyone. I'm Stephen Loader and this is Ben.
We're back. We're back. Just for your requests, we're back. We don't care about the Premier League. You just wanted us back, so we come back. That's how it goes.
We thought today we might just quickly run through the teams. Seems we've got a few new ones and give you a bit of an update on where it's all at.
A couple of new teams. There's 3 teams sooked it and gone home, so they can't win it, so they're gone.
Steve Morgan with
Steve Morgan's crew's had a sook and not coming back again. So that's not a bad thing.
Couldn't win it, so
no, 2 years in a row gone. So they've not even putting a team in.
Got to pick someone else to pick on now every week.
Well, there's plenty in this new batch. I think there's plenty there. So
we might kick it off with our first team, the Turtles. Couple of
inclusions there.
Brian Harlan and Jeff Stevenson. Well, they could have been in the last season, but we don't actually remember them playing.
No,
so
I don't know if they're good inclusions, especially Brian. I've seen him get off the tee a few times, and doesn't get off the tee. So I don't know how he'll go, but he's generally a cricketer, isn't he? I thought. So he's obviously handed the bat in and
cricket scores anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, and Len Drill's gone out of a team, whichever team he was in last year, I can't remember, but he's jumped up into that lot, so he obviously saw something there that he liked.
Well,
maybe.
They all like a beer, I think, in that team, except for, I don't think Len's much a drinker, so...
He might be different after this summer series, so he might love it.
The next team, Reluctant Heroes.
Defending champs.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Brendan Kelly was out, and then all of a sudden was back in at the last minute, so... pretty desperate late inclusion from what I understand.
Yeah,
he looked like he was heading off to the draft in the post-season, but he's luckily kept his spot on the side. Yeah,
so they haven't changed much at all really. So it'd be hard to beat again, really.
Well, they got the 2 non-starters from the grand final, Mark Scholes.
That was just probably
Bennett.
Captain genius, Steve Jones, I think, just leaving them out and got the job done. So that's. Probably a good call.
Our next team, Loose Cannons. Now this is a new team from out Lockington Way, and been talking themselves up all through the previous season, wanting to get a side in. So now's their time to shine. Who we got? Gary Milligan, Kev Humbert,
Andy Harris, new card on board, so he might be up and about.
You'll no doubt hear from Kev Humbert across the year because he just can't help himself.
Yeah, Brett Stone, Peter Meehan. Ian Madison, Steve Holt, all Lockie players and new players. Played at Rich River plenty of times. But
one regular or one anchor, I'd call him, Cole Johnson.
Yeah, he might be a bit out of the water here with no ladies in his team. I don't know what he's going to do. How he's going to approach his season.
No excuses like last season when his team wasn't winning. Blame the women.
No, he didn't get the top 4 with the women, so I don't know how he's going to get the top 4 with this team because it's not a bad team.
And our next team, the Dirty Divots, which is actually a name change from the Party Boys.
Yeah, new season, new name, new time of year, new name, Jay said, so hoping to get back up there again and contend like they have the last couple of years.
Just a couple of
new players,
inclusion, Matt Young and Rowan Hill.
Apparently really excited about it too, finally being a team and feel wanted. They're up and about, those boys. They're back out in the course.
Yeah, I see them roaming around in their green golf cart, I think.
Yeah, Mark Kelly, Justin Gribben gone. So Mark Kelly obviously got sick of washing his shirt and it shrinking, so he doesn't want to be a part of it again. And
Gribbo. He was sick of wearing a Leslie shirt. They renamed it the Justin Gribben shirt, I think.
So
he wore it that much last season.
Apparently he said, I'm putting the clubs up for 6 months, and then he turned up the next week, I think. They were stunned to see him on the course. But he doesn't want to be involved again, so probably a couple of good outs for a couple of good ins, really. So
next team, the Power Faders, or we've already renamed them the Gay Faders.
Another new team on board,
Chad Jones, Dean Nolka, Kieran Dullard, Steve Culling. Who else we got
Mick
there?
Georgiani, Sam Youth. You just wanted me to say Georgiani.
I did.
Mick Georgiani, Sam Youth, Freddie Harrison on board, and Andrew Cochran. So not a bad side, but by all means not a good side either. So
they're led by Chad Jones.
So you're going to struggle there straight away, really.
I'm sure you can say good side.
No, but Freddie Harrison, I reckon, will be the only one in contention each week.
No. what you were thinking when you signed up there. But anyway, good luck to you. You'll enjoy it. The Fockers are back again. Pete Durant, Rob Kilgour.
Yeah, same team again, isn't it, really? Yeah, John T, Tim Leake, Steve Bird. Or Steve Bird is probably inclusion there. He's taking Travis Clack's spot.
Gone to tennis.
Gone to tennis, yeah. A bit disappointed he didn't win the grand final last year, so cracked it and put the clubs away and sticking with tennis. So.
I've seen him the first 2 weeks of tennis. You should have been at golf track. And teacups for our next team.
Yeah, a new team.
Lady captain, Di Simons.
And the Watleys, Ian and Marion Watley. I think Marion's been involved before, but Ian's involved. As long as we get him here on time each week, he'll be a handy little player for there. George Benham, Jenny Bowick, Paul Bowick, Peter Bowick.
Peter Bowick, one of our directors, so great to see them involved. And
last year's Sook of the Year, was it last year? She got Sook of the Year.
Joy Kelly.
Yeah, Joy Kelly's still
only
involved.
Person to get 2 Sooks in a row.
So yeah, that'll be a good little side there. Granddads are back in, Granddads +1. Not sure how they'll go summertime. Pretty hot for these boys.
They won't. Well, we've got 1 defib in the shop.
But we might have to ask for a couple more, you reckon?
But I did learn you can only recharge, they can only do 3, so we might need an extra
ones. A couple. But no, they'll be right. They're all on their scooters, so they'll be fine. So that run back in the fairway will help them out. I'd like to stand vote and
the 2 Matthews boys, as long as they're not off panning for goal too often.
No, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. The Cinderella boys are back into it as well.
Yeah.
So they're only 1 inclusion in their side is Mark Longbasher.
Longbasher, hey? We'll just, if ever we had a person that we can probably take Steve Morgan's place for sledging, it's going to be this bloke, because he just can't help himself for doing silly things or opening his mouth and making silly, rash statements.
So I'm sure we'll get plenty of emails throughout the year from Longbasher and open himself right up to a bit of crap on him, I think.
If I was running a book for Tool of the Year, he would be firm favourite
straight away.
right now.
So it's a good mix. We've got, as we said, a few new teams, which is good to see. The old team's back into it. Obviously, we've lost a couple of teams, but hopefully we get them back for the next season. But total of 26 new players getting involved, so it's good to see, Steve.
And we've got our old sponsor back from
4X Gold.
First week.
Get on them.
Got some great prizes for everyone. I think everyone gets a stubby holder and one of these awesome little esky coolers beside us.
Which we should see out nearly every Saturday.
I couldn't afford a hat for me, but that's okay.
I just needed to cover a few bumps on my head, so I had to find something to put on this mug.
They're looking after the players, which is great, and everyone will get their 4X pot of beer post round this season as well, so I think that's another great inclusion for everyone.
Yep. So we have, as we said, we haven't got a draw yet, but that'll probably be posted up on the website as soon as that's available. So it starts this week.
I didn't put the pressure on Amy, so didn't get it up on our Facebook page.
She keeps winning, she's busy, so I don't know how it'll go, but we'll see what happens.
She does a great job, and it's her birthday today.
Yeah, happy
Anyone
birthday.
Who's floating around the club, wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah, no cake left, I noticed, but anyway, none for us.
Swing by her office, no flowers from her husband though. That's not a great start.
He's not getting tea when he gets home, so, although he's a cook, isn't he?
He's a chef. Well, don't call him a cook, he's a chef.
A reheater.
Yeah, a reheater.
Anyway, no, it's good to have it this summertime, different time of year. We'll see how we go. And we'll be back every week, no doubt, with this great show as we do.
We'll try and
keep award-winning show, as Richard would say.
We'll try and keep Richard off it, so there's a bit of sense and
it was good that he's at home with a migraine today, that we can just have us two in here, so worked out alright. So again, any pictures, stories, just email them through to us.
We want to know about them.
Hands up, anyone who wants to come in here and have a bit of a yak with us once a week, that'd be good.
Yeah, I think I'd like to get a couple of the new teams in, so someone from Loose Cannons.
No doubt Kevin Humbert will be the first in here.
Yeah, the gay fade, I mean the power faders, Chad, there's an opportunity.
Yeah, no, it'll be good.
Get someone to listen to you, Chad, this time.
He'll be sitting in the corner talking about himself all the time, so we might get a word in, but anyway.
Yeah, but at least someone out there might listen.
That's right. Yeah.
We don't when he comes in the shop.
No, all good. All good. So that's the preview of this year. We'll look forward to speaking to you over the next few weeks and all the coming weeks, and all the best to the teams this week.
Good luck to everyone in the first round.
Again, there'll be the poster up in the members area. Put your score up there so we know what's going on. And we'll see you next week. Thanks 4X Gold.
Yep.
Thanks Steve. Thanks Amy.
Knock off time. We'll go and sample one of their product, I think.
Thanks Scooter.
Scooter.